Hi, Taurus. It's Lulu, and welcome to your indie read here in the foyer. Oh, excuse me. Okay, we're listening to 432 hertz alpha waves heal the whole body and spirit, emotional, physical, and something else. It has the ellipses. Okay, all right. So let's get into it. We're using the surrender cards. Okay, all right. What do you have here for Taurus, my beautiful bulls, and not the bullshitters? Okay. All right. Surrender the habit of people pleasing. Surrender frustration. A lot of people have gotten this in this series. Surrender worry. Excuse me. Surrender outdated beliefs of yourself is under people pleasing. Surrender to setting limits is under frustration. And surrender to success is under worry. Oh boy. All right. So within your emotions, the people pleasing, setting limits, and surrendering worry is in your emotions, how you feel, your water element. Okay. So if you got water placements, check out those reads. Excuse me. Excuse me. Now, maybe dealing with some people or someone that you need to set a boundary with. No means no. Okay. Um, I don't know why we don't discuss enough. It's so much stuff to discuss and so much. I know on my channel, I've discussed so much over the years, child. But this does need to be discussed about dating. I don't know if this is a relationship or not, but it's what it's coming through as dating and no means no. Now, if you have certain types of traumas and you are getting over the promiscuous spirit, as we call it here, yeah, if you're getting over certain challenges and traumas that have to do with people pleasing, okay? Sometimes you may have offered things to people and they didn't understand that, this is not always on the table and you really had to set a boundary with them. And what I want to discuss was that people don't talk about enough when it comes to grape. I guess it's a word that we have to use these days, grape. All right, stop making faces. So you can be in a relationship with somebody and they take advantage of you like that too. Okay. And it can come off as BDSM. It can come off as some type of kink that they have or what have you. And it may have been fun for a minute, but it's like, that's going to be a little too much. You're a little aggressive. You're a little nasty. You're a little fetishy. Okay. You're a little what the fuck. Okay. Because, you only want to interact when you are trying to take some. And I don't like it. Okay. So don't worry yourself about, setting boundaries with people. And that may be in your emotions. Well, if I do this, then they're not going to love me no more. Well, do you love you? Now, in your spiritual energy, you have surrender outdated beliefs of yourself, surrender frustration, and surrender to success. Okay, so in your day-to-day doings, right? So the shadow energy may be the emotional energy, and what it is and how you're working about it in the world is coming off kind of different. Okay, um, the old you is not. You can't even identify with the old you anymore, and that's where those boundaries come in, right? And telling people no, because why the fuck are you overstepping a boundary that I have officially set? Okay, it's as official as the referee's whistle. Okay, so with the surrendering outdated beliefs of yourself, this has to do with you being more powerful and standing more in your power. And it may frustrate you the way that people are, or the way that things are coming about in your everyday activities, your world, your experiences, your job, whatever this is. Oh shit, I forgot about that. So let me stop looking over there. Okay. So it's time for you to experience a different life, a different lifestyle, a different way of being, a different you. This is a leveling up of sorts, okay? And some people can't go with you. And it may have to do with your clients. It may have to do with your work overall. Maybe, you are one of those people that do a lot of charitable work. You stay overtime, don't get paid overtime, money, okay? But that can be confusing, all right? Because sometimes people it's okay for you to overdo it sometimes, right? It's okay for you to, but you have to make sure that your cup is full as well, all right? Which I had to fill my cup before even doing these readings because these readings have taken a toll, okay? So you have to really fill your cup before you go out and begin to pour into others anyway. And maybe that's something you are learning as well when it comes to boundaries, limits, limitations, when it comes to structures, and how you are about in this world when it comes to people. um, you know, you give somebody a hand and they try to take your whole damn arm. You gotta set boundaries because people will do that. Okay, people think about themselves more than they think about anybody else, and you gotta pay attention to that. I really want to help. Maybe something about sober living. Maybe you work in certain facilities or what have you, and your heart is really invested in this. But you also have to remember that you have to set boundaries. You have a life of your own. You have self development of your own that you have. Oftentimes people martyr themselves and expect so much from them martyring themselves, and that doesn't happen. And you begin to realize that. Okay, it's like, wait a minute, I'm overdoing it. Okay, I have so much love and so much energy to give, but I'm not being compensated. Compensation doesn't have to be money. Compensation can easily be you being more successful and releasing a lot of these doubts, fears, and frustrations, worry, and all of those things to the point where you're open to receiving your just due reciprocity. Surrender the habit of people pleasing, please, for Taurus. Trust. Trust that the way that you are going with this is going to be okay, because you need to focus on your own happiness instead of always trying to make everybody else happy. Okay. Oftentimes people don't understand that the more that you give to people, the more unhappy they are, and they just need some more. I just need another dopamine hit from you. No. Okay. I'm not a drugstore. Okay. I'm not a pharmacist. Okay. I don't have prescriptions for the shit that you're trying to uh, buy. Okay. No. Surrender frustration says frustration doesn't open any doors. The key to resolving a dilemma or dissolving a block is to take a breath, center yourself, and regroup so you may approach the situation more calmly. What is this surrender frustration here for, Taurus? Your inner voice. Okay? You ain't gonna be able to hear yourself thinking because you're so damn frustrated. You ain't gonna be able to hear yourself thinking because you just so caught up in this world and so caught up in your doings and all the things that they got to set a boundary of frustration, because frustration is a thing. Okay, and so you got to look at the thing like, stop. Okay, frustration comes in so many different ways. It depends on how your life is running a play, and it's like, no, this gonna be enough. Stop. Okay, you got to look at frustration and be like, you got me, you damn lie. Okay, when it creeps in and it tries to distract you, because frustration is a distraction. Worry is a distraction as well. All right, if you're gonna pray about it, don't worry about it. If you're gonna worry about it, don't pray. Make a commitment not to lead an anxiety-filled life. Okay? When worries arise, breathe them out of your body. Focus on the power of your heart and have faith that Spirit is guiding you always. What is this surrender worry that Taurus got going on? Integration. You're worrying about how is everything going to come together? What does it look like? How is this going to work? Blah, 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 blah. You calm down. Okay? Bull. Okay? Don't bullshit yourself. Okay? And let people know that too. You can bullshit yourself, but you're not going to bullshit to me. All right? And y'all are the watery part, the emotional part of Venus. So be mindful of that, okay? What is this integration for Taurus? The moon. Check your moon sign. Shadow work. Shadowy parts of yourself that you are worrying about. Shadowy thoughts and impressions that ain't even real. This shit is not real, okay? If I could edit videos, when I say something ain't real, I would definitely edit that woman into my, that motherfucker over there. It's not real. Ah, yes. All right. So surrender outdated beliefs of yourself is here. Let go of limiting ideas about yourself that originate from the past. Then you can own your power and soar in life. All right. You're uprooting something and living more fully in your truth as well. So that's beautiful. What is this? Surrender outdated beliefs of yourself. You're hitting the ground and running. Look at that bull with them little legs running. What is this? Surrender outdated beliefs of yourself. Bring it up. Bring it down. Okay. Whatever. All right. What is this? Surrender outdated beliefs of yourself. Postponement in the reverse. All right, no more sitting and thinking and contemplating about it, taking moment to moment, rebelling, a rebel with a cause, going against the grain when it comes to people pleasing, when it comes to how you are out in this world and how you interact with people, okay? It's okay for you to stand in your truth and be truthful. Okay. Some of y'all need to be vulnerable sometimes and find somebody that you can be vulnerable with that's not gonna be judging you based on your vulnerabilities and using your vulnerabilities against you, because motherfuckers do that. Okay. Be mindful. All right. Surrender to limiting, setting limits. It is healthy to set boundaries in relationships, practice expressing your needs. And remember that no is a complete sentence and it's a final answer. What is the surrender to setting limits for Taurus? Consciousness. Okay. Awareness. Being mindful, present, and aware. Setting limits on what it is that comes to the forefront of your consciousness so that you'll know that, I'm going to have to say no. Usually you probably be like, oh, I'll think about it. And then it bothers you so much and you worry about it so much and you go ahead and do it. Not no more. It's not going to happen. Surrender to success. You are ready to experience abundance. Don't look back at previous roadblocks or difficulties. Leap into an exciting new world of possibilities. Mirror, what do you want mirrored out into the world? Go and experience that shit, okay? What is this surrender to success? Friendliness, companionship, bringing it together, solar plexus, root chakra, and the softness of the sacral chakra. Balancing those out and making them work together. You may be meeting people who mirror that back to you as well, so that they will be someone who you can bounce ideas off of. Try not to compare yourself to other people. Go with the flow of what is so that you know. Okay. Thank you. What do you have here for Taurus when it comes to this surrender to success? The stars and the garden. Something that you are doing that is going to take off in the worldview. This is outside, okay? This is something happening on a stage, happening in public, happening on social media. Whatever this is, the stars are aligned. This will be the perfect time. Maybe you could check your chart or check in with your astrologer. This will be the perfect time to start something new and allow yourself to experience everything that comes with what it is that you envision for yourself on your path, what it is they have shown you. You are lining things up and making shit happen, basically. That's how I see it, okay? Lining it up and making it happen. And also, really, really quick, if you are in an abusive relationship, I advise you to get the fuck out of it. Stop lying to yourself. Go ahead and make peace with it and get the fuck out of it and commit to your growth. And commit to knowing the signs and signals and the symbols that come up when it comes to the red flags that have to do with the triggering of past life memories and experiences and what is implanted deeply in your subconscious mind. Bring it to the forefront of your consciousness and allow yourself to evolve and know that you will not be the problem solver for everybody because they got fucked up ways of being and doing, okay? Because you got to know, what's yours and what's not, what's growth and what's not. What's of value and what is not? What is your value? Okay. Make sure that you get the laws that govern you and create new laws that govern you because you are opening up to a new experience. All right. All right, Taurus, that is your 1-2 read for this week. I love you and I'll talk to you later. Bye.